Hello friends, welcome to my travel video channel Wanderlust Rendezvous. I am now at Kulen Mountains, about 30 kilometers off from Siem Reap city. Kulen Mountain or Phnom Kulen is considered a holy mountain in Cambodia and of special religious significance to Hindus and Buddhists who come to the mountain in pilgrimage. Phnom Kulen has major symbolic importance for Cambodia as the birthplace of the ancient Khmer Empire. Jayavarman II initiated the Devaraja cult of the king, a linga cult, in what is dated as 804 CE and declaring his independence from Java, of whom Khmer had been a vassalage state. Phnom Kulen was further developed under the rule of Udayavarman II, who made it the capital of his empire and constructed many temples and residences, as well as the 1,000 lingas at Kbal Spean. At its peak, the Kulen development was larger than modern-day Phnom Penh and one of the largest cities in this 11th century world. It would later be eclipsed by Angkor, but still served a vital role as its water irrigated the entire region. Kbal Spean is an Angkorian era archaeological site. This archaeological site was discovered in 1969 by the French ethnologist Jean Bulbe. It is commonly known as the Valley of 1,000 Lingas or the River of 1,000 Lingas. Carvings include a stone representation of the Hindu god Vishnu lying on his serpent Ananta with his wife Lakshmi at its feet. A lotus flower protrudes from his navel bearing the god Brahma. The site consists of a series of stone rock relief carvings in sandstone formations of the riverbed and banks. The waters are regarded as holy, given that Jayavarman II chose to bathe in the river and had the river diverted so that the stone bed could be carved. The river, being sanctified by flowing over the religious sculptures, flows downstream, bifurcating into Siem Reap River and Phuoc River, which eventually flows into Tonle Sap Lake after passing through the plains and the Angkor temple complex. Kbal Spean is known for its carvings representing fertility and its waters, which hold special significance to Hindus. The motifs for stone carvings are mainly myriads of lingams or phallic symbols of Hindu god Shiva, depicted as neatly arranged bumps that cover the surface of a sandstone bedrock and lingam yoni designs. The visible lingams are in a rectangular enclosure with a channel flowing out, which is interpreted to represent the yoni as a female principle. There are also inscriptions which get exposed as the water level in the river decreases. There are also various Hindu mythological motifs, including depictions of God Shiva, Vishnu, Brahma, Lakshmi, Rama and Hanuman, as well as animals. Just 5 centimeters under the water's surface, over 1,000 small linga carvings are etched into the sandstone riverbed. Kulen Mountain has 2 waterfalls. Preah is a stream flowing into the mountain's valley. The temple Preah Thom houses a large statue of Buddha. Preah Thom is an 8-meter tall statue of the reclining Buddha reaching nirvana. It was built in the 16th century. The statue is carved into a huge sandstone boulder. Preah Thom is a sacred and worshipping god for Phnom Kulen. I am now on the way to the airport. The airport is just 6 kilometers away from the city, and it just takes 15 minutes to reach there. Since my first visit to Cambodia in 2012, I have been coming here almost every year. My nearly a week-long trip to Cambodia is coming to an end. Siem Reap Airport is one of Cambodia's busiest hubs for both domestic and international flights, with over 1 million annual visitors touching down in the city. The first gateway to the country, the present airport lies very close to the Angkor Wat and is causing noise pollution to the world-renowned monument. A new 880 million US dollar airport is under construction at a location 50 kilometers away from the city. Finally, I bid goodbye to my friend SB, who took me around Siem Reap in the last few days. Comparatively being a small airport, the check-in formalities were over in a jiffy. There are a few shops that sell souvenirs for those who wants to do a last-minute shopping. I am now in the security hold. This is a very simple airport with no aero bridges, and as the parking bay is very close to the terminal building, one can just cross over to reach the aircraft. At last, it's time for me to board. After taking off, the aircraft takes a turn to fly over the airport. As the aircraft is gaining height, I got a last glimpse of Angkor Wat for one last time. I'll be back soon with a new series on Thailand. Till then, au revoir from Cambodia.